back, folks, to My Combat Channel News. Fabiano and I welcome James the Beast Wilson. James, thanks for coming out. And I know they're I don't want to touch those hands too much. I've seen what they've done.
Damage.
Yeah, they've done a lot of damage. You fight in both mixed martial arts and now recently in K1, and Fabiano had a point about that we want to address. But you have done, I think, something I haven't seen done. You have redefined something that people think is negative as a positive. Most times you'll hear from, especially like UFC people, don't leave it in the hands of the judges. But when you leave it in the hands of the judges, it meant from your K1 fight that you knocked the other guy out so bad that he fell down and his head went onto the judging table. You literally left him in the hands of the judges.
Well, you know, it's time for him to take a little nap, so I was just trying to help him out, you know?
Yeah.
And I was there and I saw that. That was amazing. That was very good. And, you know, like, you do that with Ron, can be easy. Me can be a little more difficult. But somebody in your size is definitely hard.
Yeah.
Because you throw him out the ring and out.
Yeah, you may have erased a childhood memory when you did that too. You hit him pretty hard.
Well, you know, hey, when we in there, I'm going for the gusto, baby.
Anyway, so that was a tournament. I know you're going to Japan now, and then hopefully I'm most like positive that we're gonna see you in New York on December 26th on the final.
And this is the K1 tournament we're talking about.
K1
this is kickboxing.
Yes. So, are you excited? Who you fighting? You don't know yet, or you already know who you're fighting?
I'm fighting Rick Rufus. He's been in the game a long time. He's a legend in the kickboxing world, and you know I'm excited, man. It's a big opportunity, you know, to fight a guy of you know what I'm saying, his stature, you know what I'm saying, everything he's done with the organizations. That's
your respect to someone who has a career like Rufus. Right. The other thing I wanted to bring up was he fought on the last K1 show that you did against Mighty Mo, and he fought very smart. He was outgunned with power. Mo's a bigger guy, you know, devastating striker, but he managed to give him angles, and he fought a really smart fight. Does that concern you at all? Do you think he's going to try to take a similar approach to stay away from those things?
I believe so. You know, he did a good job. I sat in the stands and watched him fight Mighty Mo. He did a good job staying away from Mo's power. You know, just little pop shots and run out the way. But take into consideration how much faster Mighty Mo is.
I'm agreeing.
And I hit, if not as hard, but harder.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's going to have his hands full, man.
I definitely have to agree with you. I saw that fight as well. And it's gonna be tough for him. It's gonna be tough for him, you know, passed by you. Right. And like for all the points that you just mentioned right now, like you're definitely faster, you're stronger, and definitely younger. You know, all this, at the end of the day, this counts.
Right. And one of the knocks on Mo sometimes too is that his gas tank sometimes runs out. Every shot is a home run shot, and he doesn't always have the tank to keep going. That's not a problem for you.
Be careful on the jet lag in Japan. I've been there before, and it's hit you pretty hard, pretty hard. Or either you get there like between 10 days before, or you get there a day before the fight. Because if you get there like between four days, you know, 5 days, it starts to hit you that you don't have no idea what's going on in your body.
That's what I've been hearing. But I mean, we're going out about 7 days in advance, so I think that should be well adjusted by then.
The calculation for that, just so you know, is they say that it's 1 hour, 1 day for each hour. So anyway. Yeah.
So Fabiano mentioned before we were on air, I thought this was fascinating because I wouldn't have even thought of this. You fought first in MMA, then in K1. Undefeated MMA 3-0, 1-0 in K1. How did that happen for you? Because I think he mentioned that most times guys will come from like kickboxing or boxing, or they come from another individual thing into MMA. Right. How did it happen the other way for you?
Yeah, my whole fight career has been MMA, but just off of a limb, I went to the K1 tryout that they had out here at Venice Beach. You know, I apparently impressed the judges and got a call back a couple of days later, and you know, there I was, big stage. And you know, honored, excited, and you know, they say most guys for MMA, there's a thing they say we don't like to strike, we don't like to sit there and bang. Well, I'm the exception. I will sit there and punch your head off. Okay, that's why I love K1. I love being a part of this organization, and you know, I'm about to go tear up Tokyo.
At the moment, you're only training stand-up. That's what you're doing. You're focusing stand-up, no ground, like kickboxing. and like I know your hands is good. How about the kicks?
Oh, my kicks are solid.
Yeah, like you can take as well.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, yeah.
Because that game is like, you know, give and taking,
right.
because that's the way it is.
Right. No, it won't be a problem. These bad boys ready to go.
There you go.
Will we see you back in the cage in MMA? Will you weave them together like you do? Like some guys will like an MMA fight,
right.
a couple K1 fights, MMA fight, or are you gonna do a string of K1 and then go back to MMA later?
You know, I'm just taking it one day, one fight at a time. I don't know how far this is going to take me, where it's going to lead me, but I mean, I'm open to do both. I don't care. You know, whoever wants something, they could run up and let's go. Let's get it on. MMA, kickboxing, doesn't matter.
I know.
Would you box too?
I would box too. That's even better. Just hands?
Yeah.
Y'all don't want that.
Well, when you say y'all don't want that, you mean the people who have to stand in front of you? Because we want that. I'm paying to see that.
One thing we know for sure, we're definitely gonna be seeing you a lot more. I know that. In fact, I saw your fight, and I know the way you think. You know, you got a great personality as well.
Yeah.
So the door is open for you, so just get that road and keep going. You know, keep your head straight.
Yeah, I completely agree with that too. It's a business as much as it is a sport.
Right.
And you got to be able to perform, but you got to be able to perform as a businessman outside. You got to know how to have fans, deal with fans, build your base too, and you have a great personality, you have a great look. That whole Hollywood transition thing we talked about could be you.
Right.
So yeah, I think you just keep doing what you're doing. Don't take yourself lightly. You're good to go.
Definitely.
Thank you for. Thank you for coming here. I hope we'll be there anyway. We're gonna go, either myself or somebody's gonna be there, represent my combat channel in New York. That's why we're gonna see you back again, because I know for sure you're gonna win in Japan.
Oh, yes.
And it's gonna be interest end of the year for you and hopefully for us too.
Yep, if you're a fight fan, there's an early Christmas present. The Beast will be fighting in Japan, then in New York, and then probably in a city near you or on your television. Thanks for watching My Combat Channel News. If you want to know why, you should tune in tomorrow and the next night. That's why. Quality show, quality people. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.